There's something fishy going on here, if you ask me.
You don't really think the scientists could be in those boxes, do you?
I don't know. They could be.
Why don't we go back when it's dark?
No, George, let's not.
Maybe they're not fair people at all. They could be just pretending.
They could be a gang in league with a foreign power. Father and the missing scientists were working on something for the government.
And they smuggled them out of the country.
Yes, and then forced them to tell them all their secrets.
But I still don't understand. Why can't we go to the police?
Well, because we haven't any proof. Yet.
Do you think those scientists were kidnapped?
Julian does, and he hasn't been wrong yet.
Yes, but Julian's not here.
No. Go to sleep, Anne.
Please do not bang me with the frying pan, Anita!
He burned the breakfast. He didn't watch. He burned.
Well, he is a fire eater.
Fire eating is easy. For cooking, you need brains. Fredo has no brains. Come here, Alfredo.
Oh, no, Anita.
I won't hurt you. Come here.
What's going on?
Oh, Alfredo burnt the breakfast. Mrs. Alfredo tasted him with a frying pan.
Poor Alfredo.
Absolutely.
Come here, Tim.
Did you get everything?
Of course we did. Bacon, eggs, bread, butter, everything. And we also got this.
Scientists missing with defence secrets.
Traitors. Traitors.
What, dear?
Look.
Derek, Terry Kane and Geoffrey Portisham have now been missing for 2 days. Police have established that 2 seats were booked on a flight to the continent.
To think they came here. They might have implicated me in all of this.
Uncle, I really
Quiet,
do
boy.
think...
I must telephone the police.
Reckon the whip's okay now, Skippy. Let's try another one. No, not yet, Skippy. I ain't that sure of it. Okay, one more time. Clear off. No kids are allowed in our field.
But it's a public camping site. We won't make a nuisance of ourselves. Honestly, we won't.
Us folk and you folk don't mix. We don't want you here. This has always been our field now. Clear off.
You are beautiful snake. Oh. Get away! Go away! My snakes are upset by your nasty dog. Dogs and children I do not like. The snakes do not like. Take him away, or he will be squeezed. Squeezed may be too much. You understand?
There goes your theory about the boxes, Dick.
Even Julian doesn't get it right first time.
I think we should find somewhere else to camp. It's not nice staying here when we know they want us to go.
And just think of that snake slithering in the tent at night.
Don't.
But what about the scientists?
They've gone, George.
There must be another campsite near here.
We could ask up at the castle.
Yes, let's.
Come on, Tim.
no, you can't take that dog in.
Oh, we don't want to look around the castle. We just wondered if you knew of any campsites.
Well, there's one below the castle.
Yes, we know about that one.
Is there another one?
Oh, there was a campsite up on the cliffs, but they had to close that when the cliffs started crumbling and falling into the sea.
Ah, erosion.
Quite.
And there's nowhere else?
No, not in Faynite.
Thanks.
Two?
Where are the tents?
They've been stolen.
What are we going to do?
You're supposed to be in charge.
Well, we could phone the police.
The fair people may have seen something.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Come on, let's ask them. Mr. Alfredo, somebody's taken our tents. You didn't see anyone, did you?
Ask Buffalo.
Excuse me, Mr. Buffalo, but Mr. Alfredo told us to come and speak to you about our tents, which are missing, and, well...
Ask India Rubber.
That's right. Ask Mr. India Rubber.
She seems to think it's funny.
You don't think they're trying to play some kind of trick on us, do you?
Looks like it.
Yes, what do you want?
We want to know what's happened to our tents.
Ask Slither,
Sliver?
the snake man.
We've asked enough people. If this is some kind of stupid game...
No, not a game. Come on.
Who did it?
Who can say?
I don't suppose you will.
This is our field. We don't like kids messing around. 3 weeks ago, we had a man who gave a show with 100 canaries. One night, some kids broke in and opened their cages and set them loose. They must have all died. Canaries don't know how to look for their own food.
That's terrible.
We wouldn't do anything like that.
Ha! You wouldn't move? So you were moved.
By you?
By somebody.
Everything's just as it was.
Same here. They really don't want us in their field, do they?
There's definitely something going on, and I intend to find out what.
I just hope whoever owns this field doesn't mind us being here.
Well, who cares? Let's light a fire and have something to eat. I've got some serious thinking to do.
Oi! What do you think you're doing here, eh?
Well, we're camping here.
Well, are you now? Now, listen here, boys. This isn't a campsite, see? This is part of my farm. And...
You see, sir, we were camping in the next field, but the fair people moved our tents and put them up here when we were out.
Well, I can't help that, son. This field's for my bullocks. I want you out of here by tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll be ringing the police.
Now what are we going to do?
I wish Julian were here. He'd know.
Right, I'll deal with this.
Will you?
Go on, then.
Now, what we do is this. We'll spend the night here, and first thing in the morning, we'll all think of something. Mr. Alfredo, the farmer who owns that field says we can't stay in it. I'm asking if we can come back here.